Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Hi, so when you download the zip file, you're gonna find a guide that is very helpful in order to put all these pieces together. So the first page has these kind of indications of what types or what pieces are the ones that you need, the ones that go on top of the vase, and if you get the neutral design, you are just gonna get this one, but if you get the bundle, then you will get the floral design. And then this one is for the acetate pieces, so I had to kind of draw it here so you could be able to see it. Then the second one, this is very important, and I highly recommend to follow this order and organize also the pieces in this order so you kind of know what piece goes next or after the first one. So these pieces have a different color comparing to this one, so that way when you cut the pieces, Design Space is gonna organize this group first, and then this one will go in a different group, so that way kind of helps you a little bit to have these pieces cut first, and then you can set them apart and then work with these pieces right here. And you can kind of see here, and these numbers are just kind of a way to guide you on with what piece is the one that goes there. So for example, here you have number 1, that means that this piece is gonna go right here. Then the second one goes right here, and so what's gonna happen with that one is that, so the second one is gonna go like this, and then the third one is gonna go like this and here. Then you are gonna go to number 4, which is gonna start right here all the way through here, and then the last one is gonna start right here all the way through here. And you will see that once we start all the pieces together. We are gonna start with the base pieces, and you can see that the letter M has this section a little bit higher, or the cat section, so that's gonna be your reference, as those two sections are facing this way. And then we are gonna glue the letters like this, so that way we are making sure that they are attached correctly. And I want to clarify that the letter O has a hole in the center on this template, or on this vase that I'm putting together, but later I decided to remove it, so you will see that later. So the next thing is we're gonna start building all the sections around the letters, and this is the first piece that we are gonna use. And remember to follow the PDF guide that is attached to the files when you purchase the design on any of my stores, so you know what piece goes after or next. So this is the second one that is gonna go right here. I'm gonna add some glue here, and then this piece is gonna go this way. You will need to make this cut as the pieces already have these sections. We should have these sections cut once you cut all the cardstock. So this is the piece number 3 now, and we are gonna fold it following this pattern. It's gonna go right here. We're gonna add some glue again, and I'm gonna attach it this way. And having all these sections organized this way allows you to make this design bigger if you wanted to. So now we are gonna continue with number 4 and number 5. Then you can just double check here to make sure that this is the right piece in case you mix them by accident. And then we fold the rest of the sections to follow again the direction of the letter. And then this is the number 5, and again we are gonna fold the sections following the directions of the letter M. Like this, and then this one is gonna go right like this. So now I'm gonna follow the same steps for this M. And the last piece is complete the letter O with these 2 pieces. I'm gonna fold the sections with score lines, and I'm gonna attach it first to this folded area that we have here, and then I'm gonna start gluing it to the base of the O. Once we are done with this section right here, we are gonna move to the one right here, and then our base will be pretty much done. So now I have the base ready almost, and the circle in the center of the O doesn't exist anymore. And now it's time to add these pieces. Again, you have to follow that this one right here is the one that looks higher as your reference, and this is how we are gonna glue them. Okay, so these pieces also make the base more stable, and once we have it here, is time to work with the top. So I already put these three pieces together, but we pretty much follow the same process that the steps we follow for the base. And again, these sections right here are the ones that are higher, and this is the part that goes in the center also. If you are working with the floral design, so the pieces are gonna be these three, and this is how the others will look also, the ones that I already showed you glued. So I'm gonna glue these three pieces together, or letters together, and decorate the front of this design. Now that we have the green pieces completely glued, it's time to put the flowers. And the purpose of some of them is to cover these gaps right here, so it looks like a one full piece, even that is not. So I'm just adding glue exactly in those sections that are going to touch the letters, and glue them that way. And then a couple extra ones just to add more color. So here I have this design ready, and you can see it looks pretty. Yeah, just adding a little bit more glue here, and then this piece will be ready to start adding the sections all around to create the top or the lid for the gift bags. Okay, let's go back to the neutral design, and what we will have to do next is to put the acetate pieces. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna flip it like this and attach the acetate pieces. And you can kind of place them before you actually add glue, just to make sure they are exactly the way they should be, and then you can go ahead and add glue. I highly recommend to use enough glue because sometimes the acetate doesn't stick very well. So once I had these 3 letters, I had to flip it over again, and now we are ready to glue this piece. So I'm using this part that it's part of the leftovers, just to have a reference where the center should be. And then I'm gonna glue the O. That way we are making sure that this is exactly centered. Okay, so now it's time to attach these sections again. And what I did is I'm gonna flip it over once again to the back and start putting all my pieces. And we are gonna follow the same process that we did with the base, and again follow the guide, the PDF guide, to see the order of these pieces, and follow that same order as well. Okay, so then here we have one M, and we are building the second one, same as we did with the base. And then the letter O. So now the last thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna enforce these sections right here to give a better shape to the bags, and we do this with the base and also with the top part. So now once I flip it over, oops, this part didn't glue all the way. Let's fix it. Okay, now I'm just gonna flip it over and look how beautiful it looks like. And you can just use it like this, and then once you are ready to cover the bags, start from the bottom of the bags and then go all around carefully, because the bags, because of the letter, so it has a lot of folded sections, so you want to make sure you don't rip apart the bags or something like that. So go step by step until you have all the bags covered. And if you use cardstock 65 pounds or 80 pounds, that will be helpful as well. So here I have the bags ready to go. We just need to have a gift inside. Could be candy, could be anything that your mom will like. And here's the second design with the floral decoration that looks also pretty. I think I like both. You can definitely add or add anything that you can think. And again, yeah, this is a perfect gift for Mother's Day, and also as a piece of decoration if you would like to use it too. So thank you for watching, and I will see you on my next video. Bye bye.